Have you ever caught a whiff of a scent that's hard to place, maybe on yourself or an older loved one, and wondered where it came from? It's not quite like sweat, not like perfume, but a faint, lingering smell that seems to stick around. I know it's a topic we don't often talk about. It can feel a little awkward, can it? But if you've noticed this, you're not alone, and I'm here to help you understand it better. I've spent years working with middle-aged and senior folks across the United States and Canada, helping them feel their best as they age. And one thing I've learned is that this unique scent is more common than you might think. It's not about poor hygiene, and it's not something to feel embarrassed about. It's just a natural part of aging. In this video, we're going to explore the real reason behind this scent that so many seniors experience. And more importantly, I'll share some simple, effective ways to manage it so you can feel fresh and confident every day. You won't need fancy perfumes or strong deodorants, just a few easy changes that can make a big difference. Let's start by looking at what's really causing this scent. A little compound called Nonanal. I know that sounds like a science term, and it is, but don't worry, I'll break it down for you in a way that's easy to understand. Nonanal is a natural chemical that forms on our skin as we age, and it's the main culprit behind that characteristic scent you might have noticed. You see, our skin is covered with fatty acids. Think of them as tiny building blocks that keep your skin healthy. When those fatty acids get exposed to air, they start to break down through a process called oxidation, and that's where nonanal comes in. It's the result of that breakdown, and it has a distinct smell that people often describe as a bit grassy, waxy, or even musty. It's not a bad smell in the way body odor can be, but it's stubborn. It doesn't wash off easily with regular soap, and that's why you might notice it lingering even after a shower. I've talked to so many folks who were surprised to learn this because they thought they were doing everything right with their hygiene. But the truth is, this scent isn't about how often you bathe, it's about what's happening on your skin as you age. And understanding that is the first step to finding solutions that really work. Now that we know nonanal is behind that scent, you might be wondering why it becomes more noticeable as we age, and I'm here to break it down for you. There are a few key reasons why this happens, and understanding them can help you see that this isn't your fault. It's just a natural part of how our bodies change over time. First, let's talk about your skin. When we're younger, our skin produces a lot of natural oils, and those oils act like a protective layer that's easy to wash away when we shower. But as we get older, especially after our 40s, our skin starts to dry out. It doesn't make as much oil anymore. That means those fatty acids on your skin, the ones that turn into non-anal, stick around longer because there's less oil to help wash them away. It's like trying to clean a sticky pan without enough soap. The residue just stays there. Second, we tend to sweat less as we age, and you might think less sweat would mean less odor, but it's actually the opposite. Sweat isn't just about cooling you down, it's also a way for your body to flush out toxins through your skin. When you sweat less, those toxins can build up, mixing with the non-anal on your skin and making the scent more noticeable. I've seen this with so many folks who thought they were doing everything right, but their bodies were just working differently than they used to. And third, there's something you might not expect: a decrease in saliva. I know that sounds unrelated, but hear me out. Saliva plays a big role in keeping your mouth clean and washing away bacteria that can cause bad breath. As we age, our salivary glands don't work as well, and our mouths get drier, creating a perfect environment for odor-causing bacteria to grow. That can add to the overall scent you might notice, sure, because your breath and your skin are both part of how you smell to others. It's fascinating, isn't it? How these little changes in our bodies can add up to something we never expected. But knowing why this happens is the first step to finding solutions that really work. And I'm excited to share those with you as we go along. Now that we've uncovered why that unique scent happens as we age, with nonanal playing a big role because of changes in our skin, sweat, and saliva, let's talk about what you can do to manage it so you can feel fresh and confident every day. I know it might feel a little overwhelming to think about tackling this, but I promise you, the solutions I'm going to share are simple and practical, and they don't involve covering up the scent with heavy perfumes or harsh deodorants. Instead, we're going to focus on addressing the root of the issue, starting with how you shower, because that's one of the most effective places to begin. I've worked with so many seniors over the years, and I've found that a little tweak in your bathing routine can make a world of difference when it comes to senior body odor solutions. Let's start with a method I like to call the triple S wash. It's an easy way to make sure you're cleaning the right spots to reduce that lingering scent. The first S stands for skin folds, those areas on your body where the skin creases and can trap moisture, like under your arms, around your neck, behind your knees, or even under your breasts if you're a woman. These spots are like little hiding places for bacteria and non-anal because they stay damp and don't get much air. I've seen folks who shower every day but still notice a scent, and often it's because they're not paying enough attention to these areas. When you're in the shower, take a moment to gently clean those skin folds with a mild soap. Don't scrub too hard because your skin can be more delicate as you age, but make sure you're thorough. The second S is for your scalp, and this one's a big deal because your scalp and hair can hold on to smells more than you might think. A lot of people, especially men, might just rinse their hair quickly or give it a light scratch, but that's not enough to get rid of the sweat, oil, and nonanal that can build up there. When you wash your hair, use your fingertips to massage your scalp gently in a circular motion. It's like giving your scalp a little deep clean, and it helps lift away anything that's clinging to your hair or skin up there. The third S stands for sweaty spots, like your feet, especially between your toes and even your palms. These areas have a lot of sweat glands, and if you're wearing shoes all day, your feet can become a breeding ground for odor. When you shower, take a little extra time to scrub your feet, making sure to get between your toes, and don't forget your palms. They can hold on to smells too. This triple S wash is such a simple habit, but I've seen it make a huge difference for so many folks, helping them feel cleaner and more confident without much extra effort. The triple S wash is a great starting point, but there are a few more shower tips I want to share to make sure you're getting the most out of your routine, because little changes here can really help reduce that scent and keep your skin healthy as you age. First, let's talk about being gentle. Your skin isn't as tough as it used to be, and that's okay, but it means you need to treat it with a little extra care. Harsh soaps or body washes with strong detergents can strip away the natural oils that protect your skin, leaving it dry and irritated, and that can actually make the scent worse by letting non-anal build up more easily. Instead, look for mild, unscented products or ones with a light, natural fragrance, something that cleans without being too harsh. I've seen folks switch to a gentle soap and notice a difference in just a few weeks, feeling fresher without that tight, dry feeling on their skin. Second, pay attention to the water temperature you're using in the shower. I know a hot shower can feel so good, especially on a chilly morning, but hot water can be tough on your skin. It strips away those protective oils we talked about, leaving your skin more vulnerable to dryness. Warm water is a much better choice. It's gentle, and it still gets you clean without causing irritation. Third, make sure you rinse thoroughly. Any leftover soap can sit on your skin and cause irritation, which can make things worse. Take your time to let the water wash away all the soap, especially in those skin folds and sweaty spots we mentioned. Fourth, when you're done, dry off carefully. Don't rub your skin with a towel because that can be too rough and cause irritation. Instead, pat yourself dry with a soft towel, paying extra attention to those skin folds and between your toes to make sure no moisture gets trapped. And finally, here's a step that can really help. Moisturize right after your shower while your skin is still a little damp. This helps lock in moisture and keeps your skin soft, which can make a big difference in how it feels and smells. Use a gentle, fragrance-free moisturizer to avoid adding any extra scents that might mix with Nonanal. These shower tips might sound simple, but I've seen them work wonders for so many people, helping them feel cleaner and more comfortable in their own skin as they age. We've already covered some great ways to tackle that unique scent that can come with aging, like using the Triple S wash to clean those key spots and making sure your shower routine is gentle on your skin. And now it's time to look beyond the bathroom to other habits that can help you feel fresh and confident every day. I've worked with so many seniors over the years, and I've found that small changes in your daily routine can go a long way when it comes to senior body odor solutions without needing any fancy products or complicated steps. Let's talk about a few simple lifestyle habits that can make a big difference, starting with something you might not expect: drinking enough water. I know it sounds like a basic tip, but hear me out. Water is one of the best tools you have for cleansing your body from the inside out, and it plays a bigger role in reducing odor than you might think. When you drink plenty of water, your body can flush out toxins through urine and sweat, which helps keep those odor-causing compounds like Nonanal from building up on your skin. If you're not drinking enough, those toxins can linger, mixing with the natural scent on your skin and making it more noticeable. I always recommend aiming for warm water, especially first thing in the morning. A glass of warm water when you wake up can kickstart your system and help your body start the day fresh. Try to sip water throughout the day, maybe a glass before meals and a few more in between, but don't overdo it right before bed so you're not waking up to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. And here's a little tip: coffee, tea, and soda don't count as water. They can actually dehydrate you. So stick to plain water as much as you can. Next, let's talk about something that might surprise you: getting a little sunlight. I'm not saying you need to spend hours in the sun, but a short dose of early morning or late afternoon sunlight, about 10 to 15 minutes, can do wonders for your skin. Sunlight has a natural antibacterial effect, which can help kill off some of the odor-causing bacteria that mix with Nonanal on your skin. Of course, you'll want to protect your skin with a light sunscreen to avoid any damage, but that little bit of sun can make a real difference in keeping your skin fresh. Another habit that can help is focusing on what you eat, because your diet plays a big role in how your body smells. Foods that are rich in antioxidants, like tomatoes, apples, strawberries, and leafy greens, can help fight the oxidation process that creates Nonanal in the first place. I've seen folks add more of these foods to their meals and notice their skin feeling cleaner and fresher over time. Interestingly, garlic, even though it has a strong smell when you eat it, can actually help reduce body odor once it's digested. It has natural deodorizing properties that work from the inside. And the fiber in fruits and veggies keeps your gut healthy, which is so important because a healthy gut means fewer toxins that can contribute to odor. Finally, let's not forget about oral hygiene, because your breath is part of how you smell to others, and it can add to that overall scent if you're not careful. As we age, our mouths get drier, and that can create a breeding ground for bacteria that cause bad breath. Brushing your teeth after meals is a great start, but I also recommend flossing daily and using a tongue scraper to clean your tongue. That's where a lot of odor-causing bacteria like to hide. If you want an extra boost, you can chew sugar-free gum or even suck on a slice of lemon to freshen your breath naturally. These habits, drinking water, getting a little sun, eating the right foods, and keeping your mouth clean, are so simple, but I've seen them make such a big impact for so many people, helping them feel fresher and more confident from the inside out. We've already explored some wonderful ways to manage that unique scent that can come with aging, from understanding why it happens with Nonanal to using the triple S wash in the shower and adding simple habits like drinking water and eating the right foods. And now it's time to look at one final area that can make a big difference in keeping you fresh every day: your clothes, bedding, and the air around you. I've seen so many seniors make great progress with their shower routines and daily habits, but sometimes the scent still lingers. And it's often because of things we don't always think about, like what we're wearing or sleeping on. Let's start with your clothes, because they play a bigger role in senior body odor solutions than you might realize. Even if you're showering perfectly, if your clothes aren't clean, that scent can stick around and make all your efforts feel like they're not enough. Clothes, especially your underwear, need to be changed and washed every day. Sweat, dead skin cells, and even non-anal can cling to the fabric, creating a perfect environment for bacteria to grow and cause odor. I always recommend choosing underwear made of cotton because it's breathable and absorbs sweat better than synthetic fabrics like polyester, which can trap moisture and make things worse. If you can, hang your clothes out in the sun to dry after washing. Sunlight has a natural antibacterial effect that can help kill off odor-causing bacteria, leaving your clothes smelling fresh without any extra products. The same goes for your bedding. Sheets, pillowcases, blankets, and throws need to be washed regularly, at least once a week, to keep them from holding on to smells. Pillowcases are especially important because they're right up against your face and hair, where oil and dead skin cells can build up quickly. If you can, try changing your pillowcases 2 or 3 times a week, and don't forget to replace old pillows and blankets every so often. They can collect bacteria and dust mites over time, which can add to the scent in your room. And finally, let's talk about the air in your home, because it's another piece of the puzzle that's easy to overlook. No matter how faint or strong that scent might be, it can build up in the air, especially in closed-up spaces like your bedroom or living room. I always suggest opening your windows and doors twice a day, once in the morning and once in the evening, for about 10 to 15 minutes each time to let fresh air circulate. Bathrooms and kitchens are especially prone to odors, so they might need a little extra ventilation. If you want to take it a step further, you can place a small bowl of baking soda or a bag of activated charcoal in your room to absorb moisture and help deodorize the air naturally. These steps, keeping your clothes and bedding clean and letting fresh air into your home, are so simple, but I've seen them make such a big difference for so many people, helping them feel fresher in every part of their daily life. So, what can you take away from all these tips we've talked about today? We've covered the real reason behind that unique scent so many seniors notice, from non-anal forming on your skin to the natural changes in your body as you age, like drier skin, less sweat, and less saliva. And we've walked through some easy ways to manage it, like using the triple S wash, showering gently, and adding habits like drinking water, getting a little sun, eating antioxidant-rich foods, keeping your mouth clean, and making sure your clothes, bedding, and air are fresh. I know this can be a sensitive topic and it might feel a little uncomfortable to think about at first, but I've shared these solutions because I want you to feel confident and comfortable in your own skin, no matter your age. These small changes can make a big difference, helping you reduce that scent naturally without needing to cover it up with heavy products. Most importantly, don't let this scent hold you back from the things you love, whether it's spending time with family, meeting friends for coffee, or just enjoying your day-to-day life. You deserve to feel good about yourself, and I hope these tips help you do just that. I'd love to hear what you think. Have you noticed this scent before, and which of these tips are you going to try first? Drop a comment below. I'm always here to listen and learn from your experiences. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to Wise Wellness Path for more tips to help you feel your best as you age. Here's to feeling fresh, confident, and ready to enjoy every moment of your life.